My name is Jordan. This is a channel where the episodes come out the day before the games are played. If you'd like to discuss the lines, I have a Discord. Link is in the description. It's a great community. Just hop on in and let's talk about the lines as this Game 7 approaches. I don't charge for the Discord and I don't charge for these picks. I'm not hiding anything from you guys. And to be 100% honest with you, these playoffs, especially this series specifically, has been very difficult to predict. That Game 6, I looked at a lot of statistics, and there was over 20 plays where they were hitting consistently like 3 or 4 games in a row, and it was the exact opposite for that game. So that Game 6 was insane to predict, so maybe tread lightly. Game 7s are even harder to predict, but I'm going to do the best I can. If you do well with the picks and you feel like giving back, I have a Cash App and a Venmo in the description, and you can donate back to the channel. So if you could, please like the video. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have a little bit of extra time, can you leave a comment for the YouTube algorithm? You can say anything. You can say hello, goodbye. You could put an emoji, a fire emoji, a 100 emoji. Anything works, and it just tells YouTube to get that video out there for more people to see. And I appreciate everyone who does comment. And I am partnered with an app called JOCKMKT. Use promo code FINALROUND11 and they'll match your first deposit from $20 to $100. They are a player prop app. I've talked to them and we're going to get an exclusive square for the finals, so that should be coming up soon. And that square will only be for anyone who has promo code FINALROUND11. So I will have a link for that in the pinned comment. And I'll also have a link for Outlier, which is my other partner. They are a data app. I'll be using them for this video, trying my best to find good plays for this Game 7. So this episode will be powered by Outlier. So Game 7s, we've had 2 of them, and Steph Curry went off in one of them, and the other one, Jason Tatum, went off for over 50 points. So these can be difficult to predict. When you have a star player who takes every shot, everyone else kind of goes below, and so we don't know if Jason Tatum's going to be like that in this game, because guys like Derek White, Marcus Smart, Al Horford's even made some big shots recently. It's tough to predict which type of Jason Tatum we're going to get. Jaylen Brown, he also played well in that Game 7. But on the Heat side of things, we see the 2 star players, Adebayo and Jimmy Butler. They did not play good at all, and it's been the supporting cast who have played really well and really kept them in that Game 6. So my first pick is going to be Duncan Robinson, over 11.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He had one game where he didn't play many minutes. It looked like he wasn't going to play many minutes in this Game 6, but he came in and he started playing really well. He missed 2 really big wide open threes near the end, but he's gone over this mark 4 out of the last 5 games, and it's pretty low for Duncan Robinson. If he gets that amount of minutes that he's been getting, this should be a pretty easy line for him, and he should get a lot of open opportunities. So that's 11.5 points, rebounds, and assists for Duncan Robinson. And then the most consistent players for the Heat, even Gabe Vincent, who's had a hurt ankle, he came out and he just attacks and attacks, and he knocks down 3-point shots. So I'm going with Gabe Vincent over 13.5 points. I expect him to continue to attack. I don't know what his free throws prop is right now, but I would take a look at that. If it looks pretty low, maybe go with free throws, because he's going to attack and he's going to get to the free throw line. He's gone over this 4 out of the last 5 games, so I expect him to continue to be that guy. He was not that guy in the Sixers series. He wasn't scoring much at all. I'm not adding in rebounds or assists because those have been pretty inconsistent. I'm just looking for him to score. And that's same with my third pick, the other most consistent guy, probably most consistent guy in the series, Caleb Martin. They have him at 15.5 points now. He did get 15 rebounds in the last game. If you want to add that, you can. They bumped it up to 7. But all the other games, he did not get many rebounds at all. So You can plug in rebounds, you can plug in assists, but I'm just going to stick to points because that's what he's been doing. He's been scoring. So I'm looking at the over. He's hit this 4 out of the last 5 games. He did get to start, and he did play more minutes than he normally does. And maybe that's why he got so many rebounds, but it wasn't too many more minutes than some other games where he didn't get many rebounds. So that's why I'm just staying away from that and just going with points. Going with the 2 most consistent guys in the starting lineup, Gabe Vincent and Caleb Martin, to go over their points, and then Duncan Robinson off the bench. And 4th pick's going to be Jimmy Butler. I don't know about his points. I don't know about his shooting, but I know about his rebounding. He's been rebounding really well. They have it at 7.5. He's gone over this 4 out of the last 5 games. Look for a lot of rebounding props. There have been a lot of missed shots in this series, especially last game. A ton of guys went over rebounds because it's just bad shooting all around due to good defense. So you see a lot of offensive rebounds. You see a lot of putbacks. You see a lot of guys just trying to knock the ball in, and you see multiple offensive rebounds. So a lot of rebounds props are going to look good in this one. So I'm looking at Jimmy Butler over 7.5 rebounds. And 5th pick, going over to the Celtics, I'm looking at Jason Tatum. Last 5 games, he's gone over this 2 out of 5 times. I'm looking at his PRA over 48.5. This is game 7. Jason Tatum, he fills up the stat sheet in moments like this. He did it last game 7. He got 50 points. This is just one of those moments where stats don't matter. So just going with the most consistent guys, and then, you know, the big names for this one. So Jason Tatum, I'm going with the over 48.5 PRA for him to get the rebounds, to get assists, and to hopefully score a ton of points. If he gets going early, he's just going to continue to keep attacking and attacking. And my 6th pick is going to be Jaylen Brown. I'm not looking at his points. I told you guys when I took his under on PRA, I was like, watch, this is going to be the one where he goes over, and it was. So I'm not looking at PRA. I don't know if he's going to go over or under. He always starts off hot. So if you want to look at like a first quarter or a first half type of PRA, you could look at that. He normally starts off hot, and then he kind of cools down for the rest of the games. I'm looking at his steals plus blocks at 1.5 that they have on. I saw Underdog. I haven't seen Prizepicks yet, but last 3 games he's gone over this 3 out of 3 times, and he's gone over it strictly with just steals. So that's steals plus blocks. So if he gets a block in there, that would be even better. I haven't seen a steals line on these player prop apps, but if you have a sports book and you want to just go like 1.5 steals to get the odds up higher, I think that would be a good play because he's just getting a lot of steals and he's playing really good defense. So most of these guys are going to be on the court for a lot of the game. Jimmy Butler and Gabe Vincent may not come off the court. We'll see what they do with Caleb Martin. Strus and Duncan Robinson are going to be interchangeable, but Duncan Robinson has been playing better than Strus as of late. And then the guys like Derek White, Marcus Smart, all those guys, it could be like game 5 where you just make a ton of threes, or it could be Jason Tatum doing his own thing. I don't know. So we will see how it goes. That is my 6 picks. I hope you guys all do well. And then I will get to baseball picks again. I know somebody did well with the baseball picks because they got a pretty big donation. So I don't want to say their name, but thank you for that donation. It was nice to have a lot of picks go your way because this series has been absolutely brutal. I hope you guys do well, like I said. And God bless all of you. I'll catch you on the next one. It's the final round. My name is Jordan. Bye.